Hello everyone! Today we're at Thwomp Ruins Station as it's time to do Secrets of the Blue Line.
This is a Blue Line train to Stonebridge.
The Blue Line runs from Thwomp Ruins to Tonebridge and is the oldest line in the Mountain Plains Metro. Thwomp Ruins is an old station made out of orange concrete and the station has never been rebuilt, and after 5 years, it's still standing for now. We now head towards Mountain Plains, and in that tunnel, if you look in the middle of the tracks, you can see a glass and then dip in the tracks on both sides. This is the site of the abandoned platforms of Chelsea Stadium, which was closed and demolished along with the stadium in 2021. Mountain Plains is the biggest station in terms of number of lines, with Intercity, Network Southeast, the Circle Line, the Light Blue Line and Crossrail all stopping here. The Blue Line platforms are the oldest built on the server, along with the line connecting to Thwomp Ruins. This station was originally packed into one small corridor and needed a rebuild. The old station was demolished in late 2022 and was replaced by the new station building that had room above for mainline services. The only thing left of the old station is the old entrance on the High Street and the Blue Line platforms that are still open today. Dalton Borough Junction isn't the first station on the site. The original station here was called Dalton Borough Mountain and the Blue Line ran through here. But when the Circle and Green Lines opened at Dalton Borough Junction station just down below, they didn't connect it up until the rebuild we see today. Dalton Borough Mountain was closed and the only thing left of it is the entrance poking out of the mountain. After we go through the brick tunnel, we then arrived at the modern Mountain Wood Station, which is next to the Transport Museum. It was originally only made of wood, but that building was replaced with the one we see today. After leaving the station, the train goes through the Transport Museum on a bridge above. Wood Road Gale Mountain used to be a request stop until its rebuild in 2019. The station is extremely close to Gale Mountain on the Circle Line, but the only way to get there is to drive, get the bus, or as I prefer to do, walk there. We then head into the tunnels, but before that there is a 3x3 arch that is big enough for trains. This is because the old line used to run on an andesite bridge above the water. The tunnels replaced the bridge and work started on the tunnels in 2022. The track split just before we get to Forest Lake, which has tiles on the walls of the platform. Above the station building are the old platforms for the line. The platforms here had only had a few months in service before closing in 2022. Stratford Bridge was named after the andesite bridge that ran through here and is right next to the raised M1. The tracks join back just before Dune Road Station, and this is where the Green Line starts to run parallel to the Blue Line. Between Dune Road and Catford there are some trapdoors which used to be part of the now abandoned section of the Blue Line. Catford has got one of the smallest entrances on the network, with a huge roundel with the letters of the station on it. Only a short walk away is the old entrance to Catford Station that closed in 2022, but it surprisingly still has its notice of closure from when it closed. We then arrive at the end of the line Tonebridge, which is the newest station to be rebuilt, opening in January 2023. It is modern and is also where the Green Line ends. The platforms are big because of the new modern district being built here, and with Tonebridge being the final station, that is the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching and I'll see you later.